Hi, in this video I want to teach you how to make this cute little Easter bunny. They are designed by Luciane Maret and they're so cute, and in this tutorial I want to teach you how to make them. The yarn that I'm going to use to make this Easter bunny are these ones that I have here. You need a thick yarn, but if you don't have thick yarn and you have a fine yarn, you can use double to make it thicker. The crochet hook that I'm going to use is 3 millimeters, and you will ask yourself why you're going to use such a small hook for the thick yarn, but that's the one that you have to use for this project. I have one of these to make pom-pom because we need a little pom-pom for the tail, and you can use your finger. If you don't have one of these, you can use your finger. You wrap your yarn around 40 times and attach a yarn through the middle and cut it, and just cut the size, and you have your pom-pom. You're going to need tapestry needle. You're going to need some of this stuffing. You're going to need felt. I have this one black and white. That is for, you only need tiny little piece for the eyes. You see I have the black one and the white there, and for the tip of the nose, because this is crochet. You can use any color you like. I'm using these ones here. I have this black one for the little under the nose, and you can use, just scrap yarn that you have around. This one is the one that I use for the belly here, and like the blue, this one I was a little bigger than this, and I use for the body. And the yellow I have some leftover yarn, and that's what I use. But the orange that I used in here was a big roll like that one. But you can use any scrap of yarn that you have lying around. You're gonna need some type of glue. I have liquid stitch, and this one is non-toxic. And that's what I'm gonna use to glue the eyes and the tip of the nose. So I think that's it. That's it. What you're gonna need. Oh, I used to make the little holes for the circles. For the eyes, a punch holder, one of these things, to make the little hole. If you have one of these, you can use it to make the black for the eyes. That way they are the same size, because they are so tiny that to cut it with your hand is a little difficult. But if you don't have it, you just can try to cut it as small and as close as you can, the same size. So let's start making our little Easter bunny. I'm going to start with a slip knot, and I'm going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to come to the first chain, and I'm going to do a circle, chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're gonna do 12 double crochet in that circle, counting those chain 2 as the first one. That'll be 1, this one will be 2, and I loosen the tail at the same time. Three, 4. You're going to continue all the way around until you have 12. So I'll meet you here at the end. I already have my 12 double crochet. I'm going to count 1, 2, and in the third, at the top of that first double crochet, I'm going to do a slip stitch, and I'm going to cut my yarn and change color. It's as easy as that at the beginning. Now I'm going to use my white yarn because I want this pink to be the body, and this one will be the ears. This pink will be the ears, the little legs, and stuff like that. Maybe I have to use this one double. I don't know yet. Okay, you're gonna come to any of this space here on top of any of the double crochet. You're gonna pass your yarn, and you're gonna chain 2, and that counts as the first double crochet. Now you're gonna do another double crochet in that same chain space. Now you're going to do 2 double crochet in every chain space. You're going to end with a total of 24 double crochet. So I'll meet you here at the end. Now I'm going to finish with a slip stitch and top of the first double crochet. I'm going to count 1, 2 chain, and then the top, and the third, I'm going to do a slip stitch. I'm going to pass my yarn, and I will lose that tail as I go in the next row. And now I'm going to use this one. Now I'm going to use this one. I'm going to come here to any of these space. This one is a very thick yarn. I'm going to chain 1 and 2. And now I'm going to do 2 double crochet in each chain space. We're going to end in this row with 48 double crochet. So I'll meet you here at the end of this row. Remember, 48. Here I have my 48. I'm going to do a slip stitch, and I will cut my yarn and start working with this color for the body. This little bunny is work on 2 separate pieces, the front part and the back, just like this. So we're going to do first the front and then the back. So cute. I decided not to use this color. This is my favorite to do it, but it's too thin to do it by one strand, and it will be too thick to do a double. So I decided to go with a chocolate brown. It's an Easter, it's tons of chocolate around. What a perfect color, that is chocolate brown. So I know it's very difficult to see with a dark color, but I'm going to try to explain as much as I can and give it all the detail that I can. You're going to come here. It's very easy to do. In any of these space, and you're going to pass your yarn through, chain 2, 1 and 2, and in that same space you're going to do 1 more double crochet. We're going to do a total of 10 double crochet. So those are 2. Now we're going to do 6 double crochet, but 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. Only these 2 will be together, and the 2, 9 and 10 will be together. Okay, that's 1 and 2 together. Now we're going to do 3 separate, 4 in the next one, and like that we're going to do until we have 8. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And let me count to see if I have my 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now 9 and 10 will be on the same chain space. 2 together. 1 and 2. Now from that double crochet we're going to continue doing single crochet all the way around the body, and we're going to come down here. From that double crochet we're going to come here and do a single crochet. Now we're working on the little shape of the neck and the head of the little bunny here. We're trying to do this shape here that it has here. So you're going to continue and losing the tail at the same time, and I'm going to do 1 single crochet in top of each double crochet all the way around. So I will meet you here at the end to show you how you're going to finish this here. Here I have my last single crochet. I'm going to come on top of this double crochet here. I'm going to count 1, 2, and in the third at the top I'm going to do a slip stitch like that. I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2. Now I'm going to do 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet for a total of 10 double crochet. I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it's really dark, but I'm trying to do my best. And you know how to put one double crochet on top of each double crochet. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to do a single crochet in the same space of that last double crochet. We're going to come here in exactly the same space that we did that double crochet. We're going to do a single crochet. Now we come here and do our single crochet, and we're going to continue all the way around, one single crochet on top of each single crochet. So I will meet you here at the end of the single crochet to show you how to go up here. You see, start already to get the little shape here at the neck and the little face on the top for the face. Here I finished my last single crochet. Now on top of the row from before, you're gonna come here in that space. You see, these are the two chains that you did to go up. Well, you're gonna pass in that little hole there, and you're gonna do a single crochet, and you're gonna come on top of that first double crochet, and you're gonna do a slip stitch just like that to go up. And you're gonna repeat this all the way around exactly the same. Let me do this one more time, that way you know. The row from before, you see this first row here, I don't know if you can see well, that first row, and this one is the chain 2 of the second row. In that space there, you're gonna pass and do your single crochet, and you're gonna come to the top and do your slip stitch. I know it's really difficult to see, but this is the yarn that I have for this. I don't have anything else that will go with this color. Now I'm gonna chain 2, and you're gonna repeat exactly the same 10 double crochet, counting this chain 2 as the first one. Remember, when you come back in here, in this space here, is where you're gonna pass to do your single crochet beside this chain 2. You're gonna do your 10 double crochet, and in the same space that you do the last double crochet, you're gonna do a single crochet all the way around. Come back here, do a single crochet here from the last one to here, and then go up with a slip stitch, cut your yarn, leave a tail for sewing, and then we'll do the back part that is exactly the same as this one. Here I finish with my slip stitch, and you're gonna end with a piece like this. You see, exactly like this. Now I'm gonna chain 1, cut my yarn, and leave a tail long enough for sewing. And then I'm gonna do the back, and the back will be exactly like this one, but all of them with the chocolate brown color. Now we're gonna do the back part, and it's exactly the same as this one. The only thing that is with one color, and you're gonna use the color that you use for the body, is the color you're gonna use for the back. You're gonna start with the chain of 4, do 12 double crochet, chain 2, no, slip stitch, chain 2, do 24 double crochet, 2 double crochet in each chain space, slip stitch, chain 2, do 48 double crochet, 2 double crochet in each chain space, and then you'll finish that row, and then you chain 2, do another double crochet in that same chain space, do 6 separate double crochet, and do 2 more double crochet in the same space for a total of 10 double crochet. The rest you will do single crochet, and you repeat everything as we did. If you're not sure how to do it, you will go back at the beginning of the video and start all over again, but with the color that you do in the body. So I'll meet you here when I have my other side. Here I have my 2 pieces done, and now the only thing I have to do is sew them together. To sew the 2 pieces, the front and the back, this one is like this, and then you're gonna push it like that, and here, and this is the outside, and that's the outside push in. And you're gonna match the corners, and you're gonna start sewing in a zigzag all the way around, like I always sew on my project. You're gonna sew all the way around until this corner, and then you're gonna open it up, put the stuffing, close the top, and then we're gonna start working on the little ears and little legs and arms. I'm not gonna show you how I'm gonna sew it because with this color yarn you don't gonna see anything anyway. So I'll meet you here at the end. Here I have the body done. I sew it here all the way around, and here's the little bit of neck and the top of the head. Now we're gonna start doing the ears, and I'm gonna use the hot pink that I have there. To start the ears, the 2 of them are exactly the same. I'm gonna show you how to make one, and you'll do the other one by yourself. You're gonna do a slip knot. You're gonna chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're gonna come here and close your circle with a slip stitch. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're gonna do 8 double crochet in the circle, and this counts as the first one, and we're gonna do 7 more double crochet. So I'll meet you here when we have our 8 double crochet on our circle. We're going to finish here with a slip stitch. We're going to chain 2. You're going to end with a little circle just like this. And now you're going to do another double crochet in the same chain space. You're going to do 1 in the next one, 2 together in the next one, 1 in the next one, and like that you're going to do all the way around, and you're going to finish with a slip stitch. Here I'm going to finish with a slip stitch, and that's the end of row number 2. I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and do another double crochet in the same space, 1 in the next one, 2 together in the next one, and like that you're going to do all this row, 2 and 1, 2 together and 1 in the next one. So I'll meet you at the end of this row. Here I'm going to finish with a slip stitch, and I finished row number 3. And now from row number 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, depend on the type of yarn that you're using. If it's a little bit thinner, you do 8 row. If a little bit thicker, you do 7 row. Like this one is on the thick side, and I did 7 row for the ears. I like the length that I give to my little bunny's ear. Look how nice they look. So I'm gonna continue doing those rows off camera, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna chain 1 and 2 and do 1 double crochet in top of each double crochet all the way around for 7 or 8 rows in total, counting these 3 rows. Okay, so I'll meet you there at the end, and don't cut your yarn. Here I have my 7 row, and I like the length for mine, and I'm gonna measure to see. Yes, I like what I see, like that. You can have it longer if you like, it's up to you. And now I did my slip stitch. I chained 1, and I'm gonna cut my yarn long enough because we need to sew this here, and then after we sew like that, we have to sew it like this, and then we have to have enough yarn to sew the ear to the head at the body. So that's why I mentioned not to cut the yarn. Now go ahead and make another one exactly like this one. You're going to end with your ear like this, and with your tapestry needle you're going to move that to the end like that, and you're going to sew like so, like this, all the way to the end. You're going to continue sewing like this. Just like that. You're going to have the seam in the back here, and you're going to fold it in half like this, and you're going to sew it here just like this, like so, and you're going to come all the way to the end, sewing back and forth. And you're going to end with two little ears just like this. I already sewed one ear. Now I'm going to show you how to do this one, and the other two of them will be so exactly the same. You're going to have your yarn in the back, and you're going to bring it to the front like this. Okay. And you're going to sew your little ear in between the seam from before, where you sew the two pieces together, half to the front and half to the back. And like that, you'll have the two ears. So like that. And you're gonna grab some yarn, the yarn from the body. You're gonna pass it through. And you're gonna grab some at the ear. Some at the head. And some at the ear. Like that, you're gonna sew all the way around, and you will do both of your ears like that. And then when we come back, we're gonna be working on the little legs and little arms. Okay, so I'll meet you here at the end. Now we're gonna put the chains for the little arms and legs, and we're gonna do double the yarn. So what we have to do, what I do is I measure almost to my shoulder, and I leave that double the chain there, and I'm gonna mark around. I already put this one. This is the neck, and very close there. Try to make it even. And what I'm grabbing is where we sew there. I think there is the same height, yeah. And I grab my yarn and pass it through. And I'm gonna chain from, well, I chain 14. You chain for 13 to 14 chains, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a little difficult. This and it's even thicker, and this is thin, so it's a little. 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 11, 12, 13, and 14. We're going to cut our yarn, leaving a tail long enough to sew these little circles that we're going to make for their little hands and feet. So I'm going to cut here. and pass it through. You're gonna do that in here, and for the feet you're gonna do the separation whatever you want, and it's in here. Let me see exactly where we put the little hands. We do the feet, and the part that we join together, the front and the back, there is where we're gonna put the little chain, exactly the same from 13 to 15. It's up to you the length that you want to give. If you want to give it more, it's up to you. So do that in there, and then I'll meet you here when we're going to start doing this. 4 of these. They're exactly the same, the 4 of them. Now we're going to do the pom-pom for the little tail. That way we can sit our little bunny. So, let me get a knot here. If you don't have a pom-pom maker, you can do it in between your fingers like this. Just pass it like 40 times, back and forth, and then after you pass your yarn through here, tie a knot, and cut here, and you'll have your pom-pom. But I'm gonna make mine with my pom-pom maker. Here's my pom-pom almost made. Now I'm gonna cut here, and I will go to my garbage can here, and I will cut even round the little pom-pom. That way I don't have all that dust in here, and I will show you how to attach the pom-pom to the bunny. Here I have my bunny and the pom-pom already made. And then you go to mark where you're gonna put the pom-pom. You're gonna put the bunny like this, and mark where you're gonna put it, and the bunny will stay sitting in a sitting position when you put it on, like that. And to me is in this last row of double crochet. So I will mark there the middle, and I will put my pom-pom. With the crochet hook, I'm gonna grab in here, no, one more. I'm gonna pass it through here, one at the end of the tail here, and I'm gonna grab the other one, and I'm gonna do some knots here, and I'll do nice and tight, and there will be my little tail. This is what we're gonna make now for the little hands and feet. A little round, almost look like a strawberry. Okay. We're gonna start with a slip knot, and we're gonna chain 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. Do a circle, and in the circle we're gonna do a double crochet. Chain 2, and that counts as the first one. And we're gonna do 7 more inside the circle. So I'll meet you here when I have my 8 double crochet. I finished my 8 double crochet. I'm gonna come here and do a slip knot, and you're gonna end with a little thing like this. You're gonna chain 2. Now you're gonna do 2 double crochet in each chain space. At the end you're gonna finish with 16 double crochet. So I'll meet you here at the end. We're gonna finish here with a slip stitch. Now we're gonna chain 2, 1 and 2. We're gonna come here, do a double crochet, but we don't gonna finish. Go to the next one, do another double crochet, and now we're gonna finish like that. Do it again. 1 double crochet, we don't wanna finish. Another double crochet, and finish just like that. Like that you're gonna do all the way around to decrease in every single one, and leave a tail long enough to sew the top close, like this one. Now we're going to close this with the tapestry needle. You're going to come here and start weaving all the way around like this, and pulling tight to close the top. Just like that. I'm going to secure my yarn. With another knot. I'm going to pass it through here and cut my yarn, and you're going to make 4 of these, and now I'm going to show you how to attach them to the little bunny. With the crochet hook, you're going to grab one of these, and through the middle you're going to pass it through, just like this, and you're going to grab one of these strands of yarn and pass it to the middle, and grab the other one, go to the opposite side, and grab the next one, and pass it through. I hope you guys can see well. And now what I'm gonna do is tie a knot very tight. Now a double knot, and now a single knot. And I'm gonna cut my yarn, and that's it. You give it a twist to the little arms if you like, with a chain, and they look really cute. Now I'm gonna do the feet all by myself here off camera. You guys can continue, it's exactly the same, and then we'll be working on the little face, and we have our bunny done. Now we're gonna do this part at the bunny here. So I have a white yarn that is a little softer and thinner than this one, and the red Heart Super Saver. And I'm gonna chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Close my circle. Chain 1, and we're gonna do a single crochet in that circle. 1, 2. I'll meet you here when I have my 8. Here I finished my 8 single crochet. I'm gonna leave a tail long enough for sewing, and I'm gonna pass my yarn through, and I'm gonna pull this tail to close the little hole a little more. Here I already pulled this tight, and we're gonna lose that tail a little bit, and with this one we're gonna sew our little face of the bunny. Here with the felt I cut 2 circles for the eyes. They are almost the same size, not too big, not too small, just a good size, and I think they're a little bit bigger than the other one. And then this one I did with my punch holder. I cut those little circles, 2 for the eyes and 1 for the little nose that we'll put once we sew the nose in. Here we're going to mark where we want the little eyes. Mine, I marked them there. We're going to glue them. So I already glued this one. Now I'm gonna glue this one around there. And remember, this is sewing glue, so it's even washable. And I'm gonna put it there. This will be dry in half an hour. I hope it didn't perfect. And now I'm gonna put my little black dots. You're gonna put your black dots wherever you want to put them. Either I did this one like that. You can put this one there, or whatever you want to put yours. I'm gonna put mine exactly as I did this one. I'm gonna glue them in there, but I want to have them closer to me. That way I can do an even job. Here I already attached my eyes. These one are looking down more a little bit. This one is looking up. You see, you can do your eyes wherever you like. Then these will dry like in half an hour, so I'm gonna wait until they dry a little bit in order to sew these here. You see, some the eyes are looking down a little more. This one will be more closer down the little nose. And then after I sew this, I pass my yarn to the back because it was a slip stitch. With the tapestry needle, I pass my yarn to the back. That way I can sew all the way around. And then after we do the little line for the mouth, and then we put the nose in the tip. We're almost done. This you're gonna sew it to your little bunny in there with your tapestry needle. You're gonna go all the way around and sew this in there and lose the tail. I'm gonna do it off camera because it's easier for me to do it closer to me than all the way out there. With this yarn, I'm gonna do this little line that I did here, and then after I will put a little dot for the nose in the top. Here I already saw that yarn there, and now with a little bit of glue I will attach my little tip at the nose there, and we'll finish our little bunny. Well, I finished my cute little Easter bunny. They look adorable, the two of them. One is facing me and the other one is facing up, looking up, but they look cute. Give you a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. That way you'll be receiving all my new videos. Happy Easter and have a beautiful day. Ciao.